Atiku versus Wike. Babajide Otitoju has exposed what will happen if Atiku loses Wike's support. Well, politics, politicians, and 2023. So many things will begin to have started unfolding and will continue to unfold until the election day. And whatever result we get as a nation, I'm sure everybody is ready. Those that cannot take it, but the outcome of the result should better prepare fully well, because 2023 election, the way it's going, before now we used to have just two parties, APC, PDP, but with the support and the uproar that have been going with Labour Party, a lot of things, surprises may spring up in 2023. Well, the popular Nigerian journalist and television host Babajide Otitoju expresses his opinion about the fight between Governor Wike and Atiku Abubakar after the PDP presidential candidate picked Okowa as his running mate, prompting mixed reactions. In a recent interview, the governor of Rivers State claimed that the PDP was in turmoil and made it apparent that he was unhappy with Atiku Abubakar and some party leaders who were loyal to the presidential candidate. In response to the development, Babajide Otitoju noted that it is conceivable Ison Wike of Rivers State is not happy with Atiku Abubakar because he lost his party's ticket and wasn't chosen as Atiku's running mate. This man should stop crying over spit milk. The deed has been done. Their choice has been made. He should forge ahead, either come out to openly support the party or tell them that he's not supporting them. The noise around him is becoming embarrassing. According to the well-known journalist, the governor of Rivers State stated and believed that Atiku's remark on the day he announced Ifeanyi Okowa as his running mate was disrespectful and directed at him. He continued by saying that the governor currently portrays an injured lion and that he has the power to obstruct Atiku's candidacy in the general election. It is only in Rivers State that they can wield any power. That is, if the people of Rivers State are willing and ready to obey his command. He has only one vote. Every member of his family, no matter how many they are, they all have only one vote. So it's coming out boastful and telling them that Atiku will not have his way. Well, no man is God. Governor Wike, according to Otitoju, doesn't like the All Progressive Congress, the party in power, but that doesn't mean he can't work with the APC to thwart Atiku's bid for the presidency. He continued by saying that if Wike decides to work with the APC using the resources at his disposal and his position as governor of one of the richest states in the nation, Atiku will run into difficulties since he needs to win the South-South zone. Every of the presidential candidate needs to win the South-South vote. And for me, it's like Wike is now a beautiful bride that everybody is running after to make sure they get something out of him. Well, are you talking of the South-South that is already won by Labour Party or another South-South? Why should Wike, who said he will work with any candidate that emerges, turn now to attack Atiku and refuse to stop crying? I understand that he will have to cast only one vote on the election day. No, he has more than one vote. If he doesn't support Atiku, that's a loss to the PDP. Okowa is not popular in the Niger Delta. Atiku and PDP should go and apologize to Wike. Otherwise, Wike is a big fish in the PDP. Did you people understand that? Before you make your choice, go and apologize to him. People must have this understanding that when a boy has grown up, you can no longer control him or her on anything. Why is Mr. Peter Obi on this post? Or is Wike about to become obedient? AP, you have started again. APC man, you have started again. Wike is not God. Yeah, it is true. Wike is willing to work with Labour Party since he's not involved with APC. Wike Mr. Project. Going by this, Wike sees himself as emperor, but it needs to be reminded that politics is about people. At times, it is not about how wealthy. One thing is to be rich and to be loved. Wike needs to be told that in palaces of chiefs there are kingmakers, and he needs to learn politics and emulate his godfather Peter Odili, a humble Nigerian from the South. What is important is how Nigerians can be rescued. Many Nigerians are not interested in the media noise. If it works for him, he won't cry foul. Whoever he decides to work with, he will surely go into oblivion this time next year. Power is transient. That is normal. Nothing lasts forever, even living things. They only need weak financial backing. That is all. It's not politically useful. Not politically useful, you said? Is there any politics in Nigeria without money involved? Is Tinubu not spending money? Well, very powerful man of the South. The South did not vote for Governor Wike during primary. How then will he convince them in general election? Some politicians are just fooling themselves. Did they vote for Kowa to become vice president? You don't understand how voting is done at primaries. Delegates and party members vote during primaries, while masses vote during election. Governor controls the party structure and finance in the state, unlike deciding what happened in PDP outside Rivers State. He is the leader of the party in the state. I don't see Wike join APC, but he will work with a candidate that will win as to protect himself against EFCC. Otitoju, Wike will likely work with Labour parties since you opine he doesn't like the APC. Well, that is the opinion of others on this discourse. Will Wike work for Labour Party or will he work for APC at the presidential election? He's eager to retain Rivers State as a PDP state. Will that permutation work for him? Because in another time, when you tell your supporters to vote, the election is going to hold the same day. When you tell your supporters to vote for a particular direction, they may eventually vote for that party. So it's going to be dicey for him if you tell the supporters vote Labour Party or vote another candidate at the presidential level and vote PDP at the governorship level. They might go down that one way and vote the same. And at the end of the day, when the results are out, it may be too late. Well, what is your own opinion on this? Kindly make it known. Will Wike be able to truncate or affect the support that Atiku will get come 2023 in Rivers State or even at the national level? Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my page. Thank you. Good day and God bless.